Alright, my fellow Space Marines, welcome back to another episode of the Operations playlist for the Space Marines campaign, or I guess the post-campaign. I think the next on the docket is... hold on a second, I forget which mission comes after that one. I think it goes... So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? But I think number 6 comes next, because the Xenos have invaded a hive city of Avarax. A well-timed strike will weaken the Tyranids while minimizing damage to the surrounding area. A nearby Astra Militar depot rail lines are offer an opportunity. So you go here, right? The Ballistic Engine. This is right at the beginning of the Siege of Avarax in that hive city. And then this one is about fighting off the Tyranid Swarm Lord and then disrupting the communications blackout over Avarax as well. And then it goes back to Aurora for the last 2 missions. So number 6 is out of order. It should actually be over here, but I don't know why this one's here. So we're going to go to number 6, because number 6 is supposed to be the next one. So this is right when that hive city gets assaulted by the Tyranid invasion force, and we're here to try to help out. And I think what Titus and the rest of the squad was up to at the time is they were trying to prevent the nuclear meltdown of the hive city, and we were learning more about the Project Aurora thing. So now we're going to jump back in here, and I'm hoping to actually get a chance to play a game. I think if we start right now, it'll just launch us into the game, but then when matchmaking takes place, we'll eventually get teammates to come in and help us. So yeah, so the Ballistic Engine should be taking place as number 2, not as number 6. If one weapon could be said to exemplify the righteous fury of the God Emperor's wrath, it would be the Nova Cannon. It's basically, we're launching a nuclear warhead at the at one of the corners of the hive city to deal a super massive blow to the Terminid Swarm before they have a chance to do more damage to the city. And I think it ultimately fails, obviously, because the Terminids continue to lay siege to the planet. But I mean, we try. We try something very drastic.
Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially within the hive city. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
Mobilizing towards the depot now.
Alright, so we're doing this while they are trying to prevent the nuclear meltdown of the city.
Alien trespass. Keep close, brothers. Do not get separated in this storm.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust squalls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Swapping magazine.
Advance when it is clear.
There we go. Chef joined the game. Advance while it's clear, because every now and then a dust storm's going to pass through the battlefield and obscure our vision. So we kind of have to move fast in order to not lose sight on what we're doing. Uh-oh. Our chainsword has really good damage, but it only offers blocks, so we have to be very strategic with how we're moving. Anything down here worth taking? Cracked grenades, we'll take them. Chef just joined us. Chef is a... oop, I don't know what he is, actually. Oh, never mind, he quit. No, Chef. I was really looking forward to having some backup. I think another one of our teammates is joining, though. Bangarang or whatever. Bangarang looks like he's a sniper of some sort.
All specs ready to scan.
Screw it.
Deploying crack grenade.
Take that. We got a melt-a-bomb.
Supplies.
Ooh, armory data. Right off the way. Good. Now we gotta fight a boss and we'll be fine. We got Bangarang as a sniper. We got O'Malley as an assault. Oh, he found the EXP bonus now. So he found a gene seed, so we're good. So if he can hold on to that the whole way through, we'll be great. We are the highest level here. We got long range damage here, and we got some close range support.
The Emperor guides us.
Basically, we have the exact same squad we had in the last episode, but the roles are reversed.
Will remains untarnished, unblemished, unbroken.
I'm a Space Wolf. This guy looks like he's an Imperial Fist, and this guy is a Black Templar of some sort. Or Iron Hands, I'm not sure which of them they are. I'm not super familiar with every single Warhammer faction. There's so many.
Equipment level. Commencing all-range scan. Melt-a-bomb prime. Pathetic tyranny.
Take down all three of them with the melt-a-bomb. It's so useful, but usually just gotta plant it like right at their feet.
Put your fire, brother. Medical supplies over here.
I don't really need it. Bangarang should take it because he's the one that actually is holding the gene seed. We don't want him accidentally dying with it. We're doing pretty good still. Our tactical, we're really good at playing a tactical. We're really hard to take down. Blah, 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 blah. We're really hard to try to take down because we're able to dodge. Our gun strike deals so much damage. Our executions deal AoE damage to nearby targets, so we can really fight in the thick of it.
Activate the Quartermaster's console away from the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Swapping magazine. Stone's throat. Beware its mind bend. All specs prime. Half visual feedback. Release balance to assault. Exterminated. Reloaded. Fight strike.
Ooh. Oh god, this is gonna be really... Oh, we're all down. Oh no. Wow, I didn't... We got a massive enemy wave that got just jumped on O'Malley, and he couldn't take down two neurothropes. They're kind of obnoxious to fight against, especially if you get really unlucky with like something like the assault. They shield each other. When one takes damage, the other one shields each other, so you have to constantly swap back and forth between damage for the two of them. But, oh man, that was obnoxious. I didn't realize that we were taking so much damage. I thought they were doing fine, but I guess they weren't. I think he got very unlucky by getting all that entire Terminid swarm spawning literally on top of him. If only I had the melt-a-bomb still, I could have dropped it on top of him and taken down the neurothropes when I wanted to. I mean, I did the most, but that's because I was here the longest. we'll try again. We'll probably cut back when we're actually at that section of the mission so we actually can see what it's like.
Atmospheric conditions have returned to normal. Advance while it is clear.
Picking up extra rounds.
Man, they really threw a lot our way to make us lose this early on. I mean, we're solo right now. Made me think we were playing this on extreme. We fought so much weird crap just trying to get to this point again. I'm like, wow. We didn't find a, gene seed or an armory data this early on like we did in the last try for this section, but maybe we'll still find it here in a little bit.
Fresh munitions.
No one else has joined quite yet, but that's fine. We'll try to get through this as far as we can. The AI is doing pretty well. Won't activate the train quite yet, just because I want to explore the mission, or the arena, to make sure we're not missing out on anything that might be hidden away. The set pieces here are always the best part about these missions, because this is just a crazy looking area to be fighting in. And they're very good at building atmosphere, if nothing else.
Fresh magazine is.
We did have a Guardian relic, but we had to waste it, unfortunately. Looks like one of our... We have two teammates are finally joining now. We've got Achilles and Iron Striker. That's cool. Achilles looks like he's a god tier level bulwark player. Found a medicine sim. Trying to make sure there's nothing we're missing out on. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Swapping magazine.
Enemy wave imminent. From where? I'm not sure. We kind of want to huddle together.
Mark this position. Scanning. Changing magazine.
Alright, looks like our team survived all the fights.
There is a transport lift that leads to the platform.
No armory data here, no gene seed here. Again, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find it later on.
Engage standard morale boost.
Iron Striker's gonna be definitely gonna get carried through this because you have to be at least level 10 or higher to do substantial. He's level 7, so he's under leveled.
Deep scan.
Achilles, he's got this. He's level 25, so this is just for fun for him basically, or he's trying to level up his weapons or
Codex
something.
approves our tactics.
March for the crowd!
No mercy, no respite, no
Deploy
fear.
tactic. Rampant violence.
As the Emperor is a shield,
We're all pretty tripped out.
so am I for my brothers.
All right, anything in here that's worth taking? Got to keep an eye out for anything that might be useful.
Supply drop.
Found some medicine stems.
Rearming. This squall is as harmful as a summer breeze.
Although it makes it really hard to see.
Relic, over here.
I don't need a Guardian Relic. Oh, I might need it now. Where's the Carnifex? Achilles are too far forward, dude. I can't see. Ow.
Brother, swapping magazine. Alien trespass in sight. Respected dead, even humble servitors are instrumental. The storm has dissipated. Fresh magazine in. Injecting stimulus.
Ow.
Another storm.
Screw you! Haha! Oh, he healed me. Oh, thank God. Kill him faster. We're losing a lot of health. We got some health back. We get health back if we ever execute people or any contested health, but we took way too long killing that Carnifex. Okay, we're doing a little bit better than we were before. We lost out on the Guardian Relic. Oh no, Iron Striker has
Storm has
it.
dissipated.
We need to find a Gene Seed, though, for us to be kind of where we were before.
Specs primed.
If we can find one more army data too, we'll be set. Worthwhile mission at that point. And a Gene Seed, oh man. There's the nuclear warhead what we're trying to get to, and that's the little Adeptus Mechanicus grunts dragging it along.
Sightlines diminished.
Primary is almost empty, we're down to our pistol. The Carnifex fight really drained us of all of our ammo and our health. Oh, Guardian Relic here.
Swapping magazine.
Anything worth taking? Not really.
Secure terminal perimeters.
Ammunition cache here.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Acknowledged.
We will stay with the bolt carbine, actually. I just want to refill our ammo. It's a rapid-fire precision weapon, but deals low damage.
Declutter.
Actually, I think it's an SMG, and it's just modified to be more of a precision weapon.
Rearming.
Let's see if there's anything back here. More ammo.
Fresh munitions.
Don't think we're gonna fight another boss anytime soon. It might just be some xenothropes, if anything. Oh crap, I think I might have whiffed my off-spec.
Backing up equipment.
Changing magazine.
Seeking operator. Not found. Resuming search.
Fresh magazine in. This galaxy's not good.
There's an extremist level threat here, but where? Behind me? Oh. I think it's a xenothrope or whatever. I'm gonna take the crack grenades just in case if those xenothropes get close. Oh, zonothrope. There's zonothropes and neothropes, right?
Seeking operator. Not found. Resuming search.
No zoanthrope.
I was saying they usually fight in pairs, but maybe not that one.
All specs ready to scan.
Nothing so far.
Departmental editorial weapons transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Rearming. Fencing stand. Remain resolute.
Oh, it's hitting Harry.
Changing magazine.
There we go. We're starting to make headway here. Starting to turn the tide against them.
All specs deep scan ready.
It was getting hairy there for a second, but we were able to power through, thank God.
Picking up extra rounds.
There might be some armory data here.
Retrieve.
Oh, he found it. Good. Alright, 2 armory data, but no gene seed. I'm gonna check over here to make sure there's nothing. Maybe we just didn't get lucky and find one.
We are committed to this course.
He needs his minigun. I mean, I'm hoping he's just laying it on the trigger with targets, but hopefully he's also just hip firing if they're that close.
Iron Halo
Our
online.
banner awaits unfurling.
We are doing pretty good so far. Just the last little stretch to actually launch the rocket.
Warhead is loaded, Lieutenant.
Good. Deploy it.
Ammunition cache here.
We got 2 medical stims.
Commencing all specs scan.
Launching payload.
Adjusting our tactics to
I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You've half
Look at that, full health. Thank God he healed us.
Not get another shot at this.
Hold until the engine charges. Clutch move. Healed us all to full health. That chapter banner is really good when it's maxed out.
They rock us from the town equipment.
We would be turned into post fences if we deploy engine on those tracks.
Our mission and power on our own. Take brothers to war!
Route changes may be made by dispatcher at the tracks control terminal.
Fresh magazine in. Tyranids on the tracks! Launch train now!
ready.
I think we defended the train for as long as we could. Now we gotta try to
Fresh munitions.
do whatever's left to charge the train. Come on!
All specs prime.
Engine charge to 50%.
50% charge.
Charging system detected. Engine steering requested.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Fulton charging system detected.
Alright, we gotta sit close to this thing while it charges.
There is no station power. Now the Seagulls fire forward. Rearming. Toxins in bloodstream.
Assume your weapon malfunction.
God, I can't see anything because they're blinding us. gotta get over here and turn this on.
Coordinate precisely. Reach the charging station and defend the train simultaneously. All specs ready to scan.
Offering prayer now. Emperor, guide the station to full charge. And prayer.
God, I'm out of ammo for my primary.
Exterminate. Reloaded.
Man.
Those countermeasures.
Successful charging station. Praise to the machine god for this blessed gift. Engine charged to 75%. Dispatcher, the engine is charged and prepared for departure.
Deploy immediately.
Send it. Send it.
Underway.
Send the nuke.
Successful launch. Specs deep.
There it goes. To take down a huge chunk of the city, but to at least halt the Terminate swarm a little bit.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave. We are the fist of the Imperium, and we delivered a mighty blow. No Xenos bioscans. Mission successful to us. Return to the battle match.
I mean, we suffered a hiccup at the very beginning because we thought our team was going to be able to power through all that stuff at the very start, but nope, we got really unlucky with the first squad, but we got, more lucky with the second. Didn't find a gene seed, but, that's okay. You don't always find one on a mission, no matter how well you look. They just don't spawn sometimes. Not bad, right? I mean, it was a pretty decent mission. I'm not too sure why we launched a nuke to stop their Terminate advance. Maybe to blow up the bridge. I'm not sure. Most special kills and most items fanned. Not even the most range damage. Wow. Now my tactical's at 20. Emperor's Vengeance, killing one major or higher enemy restores your primary ammo. Oh, that bolt carbine needs a little bit more juice to get it leveled up. Dang it. Alright, armoring hall. Let's see what kind of weapon... The description for the perks doesn't always look right, so let me see what this says for real. Perk tree. Killing a Majoris level enemy or higher enemy restores your primary weapon's ammo by 1 magazine. Reduces recoil by 10%. If after a finisher your equipped range weapon automatically reloads. Having less recoil just seems better. And then recoil is reduced by 20% for all squad mates. So our weapons already have like 30% less recoil right off the bat. That just seems overall more useful. Oh, so it goes from a tiny skull to a big skull. I mean, sure. Not really a lot changes. Maybe we can change the color for that skull. We used to be Salamander for this one too, but switched over to an Iron Wolf instead. Oh, it doesn't even have like a color option. It's just a brass skull, or it's a silver skull. I kind of like the other one a little bit more just because it goes with the motif better. Yeah, this goes with the motif a little bit better. Anything to edit for the perk tree? Don't know. I probably need to use parry more often because a perfect timed parry gives that parried enemy a mark of Auspex scan. Kind of is redundant to use block weapons if that's the case then. We want... Speed goes way down, damage goes way up, cleaving potential goes way down, but it goes from block to fencing, which means we have a huge window to do lots of blocking with it. It just goes back to block with this, but at least our block goes back to balance. We can actually start parrying some certain attacks. Let's go for this. How slow are we talking? I'm gonna buy this too, just so we can get one extra point with it, but perk tree. We have 2 more perks, so do we want increases melee damage by 5 more %? Damage against Tyranid enemies increases by 10%. Melee damage against minor enemy levels goes up by 20%. Yeah. Yeah, how slow are we talking about when the speed goes slow? I know how fast the other chainsaw swings, but we want to be able to perfect parry a lot of stuff just because it gives it Auspex stands. Those characters take more damage, and like even if the slower swings, we still would like to be able to swing this sword really freaking fast. How slow are we talking about? If we go from a 6 to a 2, I mean, is it super noticeable? It's kind of noticeable, but I mean, we're going to be doing way more damage, so the enemies that are dying per swing should be more. We should be dealing with more enemies per swing with the slower swing strikes. And that's the best thing about it, right? Because, yeah, speed goes up. Cleaving potential is really high, but here cleaving potential is not as high. It's only down by 1, but I think cleaving potential just means how many enemies this can potentially hit, right? Power to cleave through consecutive targets with 1 strike. So this thing has the ability to cleave through 3. We go from 3 to 4, or from 4 to 3, which is, you know, not the biggest deal. We go from 6 to 2, but we go from 9 to 11, and we get the ability to start blocking it. Fencing gives us the ability to do really big perfect parries, and we kind of need that for this class. So, yeah, this is probably worth it. And this is just an overall balanced version of this one. Perk tree, Terminid level stuff. While performing a light combo, you take 50% less range of damage. Full throttle, melee against extremist level enemies. How many more perks do we have? We have room for 3 more, so we basically have to go all off top or all below. Not too bad, guys. I mean, that's the second mission. I mean, the next one's going to be the Swarm Lord, which is basically our very first mission that ends with a boss fight, which, I mean, I'll be happy to show off on the next episode. I mean, that's it for this episode. We did have a little bit of a hiccup at the very beginning, but I'm glad we got through it. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe, just because I am enjoying the operations, as you can tell. I mean, our characters are super leveled out, so I'm glad that we're having fun with them. And I mean, honestly, I kind of almost wish they ended each of the operations with some sort of boss fight, or some sort of like what's it called, some sort of how do I explain it, some sort of, oh god, how do I explain it? I wish the missions ended with some sort of like mechanic or some sort of boss fight besides defend here, go there. Only 2 missions end with some sort of boss fight, and one of them is more of like a raid mechanic mission than an actual traditional boss arena mechanic, but it is what it is. I mean, I wish they had a little bit more diversity other than just holding specific points and kind of defending that location from enemies, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure when they start adding more operations with the season pass and stuff like that, they might even take a look at the operations they have currently and kind of adjust them so they're more fun. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Take care.